Hi, I'm Damian. I'm the spinal cord injury nurse specialist for the Southwest region for the Spinal Injuries Association. Prior to joining SIA, I worked at Salisbury Spinal Centre for 25 years as a clinical nurse specialist. I was also the tissue viability lead there, working very closely with the plastics team and seeing the impact of pressure ulcers firsthand. Pressure ulcers can have a devastating effect on an individual's life, both psychologically and physically. A pressure ulcer, sometimes known as a pressure sore or a bed sore, is an area of skin damage caused by sustained pressure. It might manifest itself just simply as a pink mark, but the area of damage can actually be quite significantly deeper under the surface of the skin. A pressure ulcer can form by sustained pressure over the skin, and that can be caused by pressure just from sitting in the same position for a long period of time, or maybe just being in the same position in bed, again for a long period of time without moving. But they can also occur for many reasons because of spinal cord injury and the impact it has. Having a spinal cord injury not only affects somebody's mobility, but it affects somebody's ability to be able to actually sense when their skin's becoming uncomfortable. What you'd be looking out for are pink areas over a bony part of your body that you may be either sitting on for a long period or laying on. If you have a darker skin tone, this might not be quite so apparent. So what you might find is that you have an area of localized heat or raised area on your skin. People with a spinal cord injury are more susceptible to pressure ulcers because often it's lack of mobility and also the lack of sensation below the level of their spinal cord lesion. It's that sensation that gives you that protective mechanism to know whether you're becoming uncomfortable. Without that sensation, you lose that protective mechanism. Therefore, if you can't change your position as well and you have no sensation, your skin's more at risk of marking. A pink-red mark should never be underestimated. If ignored, it could lead to sustained pressure, causing the skin to actually deteriorate even further. If the skin does start to break down, this might lead to prolonged periods of bed rest for weeks or even months, and it can have a significant impact on your overall health. Checking your skin is really important, and my advice would be to check it twice a day, before you get up in the morning and when you return to bed. One way of checking your skin, if you can do that yourself, is to use a mirror. If you're not able to check your skin, then it's very important to get somebody to be able to do that for you. It's really important to be able to change your position as often as you can. If you're a wheelchair user, this can just be something as simple as leaning from side to side or leaning forwards. If you're in bed, turning from side to side is equally as important. This will help offload the pressure and allow the blood to be able to circulate more effectively. The equipment that you use is really important, and this can be the mattress that you lay on to the wheelchair cushion that you sit on. If you do start to get difficulties from sitting and skin marking, you can contact your wheelchair services where they'll look at your posture in your wheelchair to make sure that your wheelchair is set up for you and to make sure that your cushion is giving you the best pressure support possible. Living a healthy lifestyle is essential to helping reduce the risk of pressure ulcers from occurring. And this can be as straightforward as just having a well-balanced diet, making sure that you're adequately hydrated, and a good level of general exercise. It's always good to be prepared for any eventuality, and one way that you can do that is to request an emergency care plan from us. These care plans are devised to ensure that if you do have to go into hospital, that your care needs are met correctly. This can be something as simple as making sure that you have a good pressure relieving air mattress, and to make sure that the staff know to turn you on a regular basis too. By doing this, you stand a much better chance of leaving hospital without any skin damage. Stop the Pressure Day is on the 17th of November this year, and it's a national initiative to raise awareness of the impact of pressure ulcers. This can include things like education and training to make you an expert in your own condition, to have the resources to be able to look after your skin more effectively. If you'd like to find out more information, do head over to our website where you'll find fact sheets covering a range of topics. If you do have concerns over your own skin, you can contact us via the support line or our online form.